The DJI Mini 3. Let's see if this little drone is actually any good. Whew, it's cold today. Might need my gloves. The DJI Mini 3. Let's see if this little drone is actually any good. Whew, it's cold today. Might need my gloves. Grams and still produce high level quality footage. The Mini 3 Pro came with some impressive tech too. 4K 60 frames per second, HDR video, true vertical shooting mode, focus track, obstacle sensing. But coming in at a pretty hefty £709 for the basic kit, and that's with the old remote control, or, wait for it, £859 with the new screen controller. It was hardly a budget or entry-level drone. Step in the new DJI Mini 3. I mean, look at this thing. It has the same characteristics as the Pro, that bulldog profile, heavy at the front, low at the back. In fact, it inherits much of the features of the Pro version. True vertical shooting, which is a very welcome addition to both of these drones. Sharing content on social media in the native aspect ratio without having to fly at the same speed at 16. 38. The Mini 3 is 3 meters per second quicker than the original Mavic Mini. And only 3 seconds slower than the Air 2S. But here is where the new DJI Mini 3 beats all of the previous models, including the Pro. Flight time, 38 minutes with intelligent batteries. That's 4 minutes more than the Pro version. I mean, how is that possible? The Pro version costs £200 more than the Mini 3, but can't outlast its cheaper sibling. Go figure. In reality though, those times would probably be around 3 or 4 minutes less than advertised, but still, it's all relative. They both have the same wind resistance at around 10.7 meters per second, which when you consider the much bigger, more expensive Air 2S has the same wind resistance. This is pretty phenomenal performance from a tiny body like this, and hovering accuracy virtually identical to the Pro and the Air 2S as well. I'm genuinely quite shocked by those specs, and having shot plenty of drone footage in the Highlands where wind can really pick up, the original Mavic Mini could only manage 8 meters per second wind resistance, and the alarm would go off constantly. The Pro and the Mini 3 drones both connect to the new DJI RC controllers, which I love, and can transmit across a distance of 10 kilometers unobstructed. For instance, if you're flying across a body of water, but in a built-up area, it's probably going to be 2 or 3 kilometers, which is plenty. I gotta tell you, these RC controllers are just brilliant. No need to mess around with attaching your phone, messing around with cables, just switch the thing on and go. I've missed so many opportunities in the past capturing video because I was busy setting up the flipping controller. But just to note, the basic price of £519 does not include the new screen controller. It only comes with the old RC N1. Okay, so just looking at the new DJI RC controller here, we have our shooting modes. We can either choose photo, single shot mode will give us our